Hey guys, E-Rob here with week 3 of the SBL, going up against Dennis. Dennis is a very hyper offensive player. He's had my number, especially last season, beat me twice. He is the reason I've decided I have trouble building against very hyper offensive teams overall. He doesn't draft anything bulky ever, so or even close to assembling balance or anything with a pivot. So let's get into this battle. Just a note for my sets, I'm not revealing very much because I think there's a chance I play him in playoffs, and I don't think my team matches up very well with him, so any sets I can recycle, I'm going to have to try. So available to him was Landorus Eye with Sheer Force. My team has literally no switch-ins to that, so thank you, Dennis, for not bringing that. Mega Medicham, obviously just a huge threat. We're praying for high jump tick misses most of the time. He's got a Ninetales for the Veil. He's got a Celebi, which is great for hyper offense. Gets the rocks up. It can baton pass all sorts of boosts into things. And it's got Healing Wish for him to try and sweep me twice. He's got Darmanitan. He's got Galvantula for the webs. That's a huge issue for my team. I need speed control, and he can slow me down with the webs. He's also got Ninjask, so he can speed his own team up if he doesn't want to slow me down. He's got Gengar as a Z user. He's got Tyrantrum as a Z user. I think he 6-0'd someone with it the week before. He's got Cloyster, so he can get his spike leads and his toxic spikes up. Also gives him some removal, and again, more setup with Shelf Smash and Kamala. So he's got a threatening team. I've got, I don't know, my B+ squad. I put some prep into it, but at the same time, I wasn't racking my brain. I knew I have no switch-ins really, so it needed to be an offense for offense game. So that's what I built. He's got the advantage. He's a better offense player than I am, and I'm going to play him an offense game right back. So only way I can really do it. So let's get into it here. He's going to lead off with his Cloyster, and I'm going to lead off with Metagross. They should be coming up here in a second. And I have to break the Sash if he's got one, because I have nothing else to really switch into this. So he's going to Shell Smash. I don't know if he's Sash or not, but I had to break it just in case. I'm going to go out here into my Noivern, no set revealed. It's been blown to the next stratosphere by that. I'm going to go into my Mew. It's mostly physically defensive, so that's really my only thing that can take 5 hits from anything right now. And I go with that. He reveals to be King's Rock, he tells me in the chat. And so, spoiler, he does not knock me out. No flinches, and I'm going to knock him out with Psychic. He's going to go into Ninjask, and there's a little back and forth here where I'm just trying to sack off Mew because I can't afford for anything else to have a bunch of damage on it. And so I go for Sub just in case he protects. And it's kind of a back and forth of me trying to heal up, him breaking my Sub, and I'm just trying to stay in range where I'm not, where I can maybe save this thing, but I also am not going to try and let him pass out a Sub. So it's just kind of a bunch of plays here of me gauging out his set, what his spread is, trying to maintain some health. You can see here, I'm at 24%, I'm willing to sack it off. He's going to Sub again. I'm going to Psychic, and it's just me repeatedly trying to break his Sub. I cannot let him pass out something with a Sub. Otherwise, I'm going to lose 2 mons to that. So, finally, he swaps out into Medicham. I get my Psychic off. I'm at 36%. He's a little below half. He's going to High Jump Kick, and I'm going to live on 1. He said that was a min roll in the chat based on what he believed my investment to be. So I'm sorry for the low roll on that one. I'm going to get it back up to full health now and swap out into Metagross here because Mew, I don't want to be in that same spot again. I've now determined it's too important to sack off when you give me a second chance to bring it back to full health. So he's going to do the same thing, subbing over and over and over again. I'm just going to Meteor Mash repeatedly because I can't let him pass the speed with a Sub. That's the main thing here. I have to hope I don't miss. So Meteor Mash again. Just repeatedly Meteor Mashing as he subs up. Finally, he passes out in Darmanitan. Hit my Meteor Mash again, and I knock him down to 66%. Now here, I'm trying to figure out another sack because I'm assuming Bandit or Life Orb. There's no way he's going to be Scarf on this set, so I'm trying to figure out what's his set here, what's his item. Mew can live 1 of everything, but then Mega Medicham is a huge issue. So I've determined at this point that Crocodile is the most expendable mon. I want Mew to have a safe switch into this thing. So he's going to knock me out. Another third of recoil. Into Mew I go. I'm going to Roost here, predicting him to try and attack me, but he doesn't. So wasted a turn there. In predicting his Veil, I'm going to go for Sub now. And reveal my final move to be Calm Mind this next turn. as he Dark Pulses to break my sub. I was hoping he'd just be a Moonblast or Blizzard set, but reveals not to be. So good packing coverage on him there. And sub again, and now we're back in the same spot where I can't let this Ninjask pass a sub with speed. So it's going to be me attacking here, drop him down to 31%. We're getting in a better spot now where he can't sub multiple times. He's got one more there, and I'm going to roost on that. I probably should have just Psychicked, but I didn't. Maintaining full health, he's going to go out into the Gengar as I break the sub. And so now, at this point, I'm trying to figure out what item do I think he is. This is one of his Z users, and so I know he's going to be faster than anything I bring in, and I know that, but I don't know his item. So if he's like a choice locked Mon, that'd be great if I could figure it out, because then I can get a nice hit on something. But if he's not, he's a Z move, then there's a whole bunch of issues there. So I ultimately decide that I need to switch Mew out. I needed the health for Darmanitan to knock itself out with recoil, and to be able to take 2 hits from the Mega Medicham. So I'm going to predict here that he's going to go for a Ghost Move, whether it be Z or Specs or whatever, and go into Mega Lopunny. I don't think he would stay in on me and attack with a non-Ghost move when I'm at +1 special defense, because I can easily knock it out. So going to Lopunny, I get that prediction right as he goes for Shadow Ball. I still don't know the item. I'm predicting non-choice though, so I go for the Fake Out, and he's going to reveal to be Life Orb here, as I live on 4% as an expertly EV'd, and I'm knocking out with Return. He's going to go into the Ninjask here. Huge threat to me. I can't let him pass anything, so I've got to go for just an attack there. He knocks me out, and I'm going to go into Scolipede. I wish I could have got in before he had a speed boost, but I didn't. But same game plan. Just repeatedly poison jabbing, so he can't get any damage, or so he can't pass a sub on me. And so another thing I'm thinking here also is, at this point, if he's just Protect on his, or if he's just Fake Out on his Mega Medicham, I win the game with Scolipede. I've got coverage for the Darmanitan. He can't Baton Pass into anything right now with this Ninja, so it's going to go down. Ninetales drops to 1 Poison Jab. So I'm really just thinking here, if I can get Scolipede, if he doesn't have Bullet Punch on that Mega Medicham, he only has Fake Out, I've won the game. Everything's sufficiently chipped for Scolipede here. And so that's the goal, is just to keep attacking to wear it out. I knock that out. He goes into Ninetales to get some chip on me with the Hail. I'm going to Poison Jab, knock it out. And then now's the moment. I win here if he's Fake Out. I'm going to Protect, anticipating the Fake Out, but he reveals to be Bullet Punch, so it's game over for the Scolipede. But with the Medicham being in and Mew being at full health, the game is over. He can't switch into Darmanitan, and he can't do enough damage to knock me out here. So he's going to go Pride Jump Kick. I'm going to knock it out. He's going into the Darmanitan, and I'm actually going to be able to live 1 hit. So I don't know what his item was. I don't think he was Life Orb, because I knocked him out with Psychic here. He definitely wasn't banned. So I have a hard time believing he was going to be Scarf. So I don't know what his item was. Maybe he was a Berry. But that damage was much less than I anticipated it would be. So we're going to sneak out of here with the 2-0 win with the unrevealed Metagross set, the unrevealed Noivern set, the unrevealed Crook set. So he's basically got me knowing three of my Mons, what they did, and I got a pretty good idea of what his team was. So that was a great match by Dennis. Man, like, if he got the roll there on Mega Medicham versus Mew, totally different game. I still think I have the tools to work it out, but I can't get into too much detail on how that would have worked out. So, but great match to Dennis. I think he's going to have a really strong season. He's always a good battler. So until next time, with week 4 up against Mr. Bloopy, should be an interesting match, as his team is very almost stall heavy. I won't say it's stall. They all set up moves, and he runs it that way. So should be a good match though. Always good to get a rivalry match in. So